on the dot, the internet went down. There's just a thunderstorm coming right now. So that's why I wasn't there on time. I was actually. Very exciting. Weather. Yeah, welcome all. Oh, nice to see you. Please feel free. If there's anything you like to share, anything you like to shine the light on, let's have a look. Marina.
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Speaker. I've had like my physical heart has been doing funny things for a week now, and I'm okay, and I've got energy, and I can walk, and I can swim, and it feels like the fear is worse than whatever it is, but it also feels very linked to. And if it doesn't improve, I'll go to the doctor Monday. But what was I going to say? It feels very linked to believing.
Sorry, but I love it.
Yeah. So, yeah. One morning, there's anger and there's grief around it, and then there's shutting down, and yeah, just all sorts of weird old. I'll stop talking now.
You can keep talking. If possible, that would be my invitation. I guess that's why we meet. Let's just see if it's possible to keep that which is the most important to us in the view too. Yeah. Yes, just like this, Marina. And, I'm really curious because, I speak that invitation. Somehow that seems my job. But your system takes the invitation. And I would like, can you just show us consciously how your system is doing it? Taking that invitation. And it's the felt sense. So that's not an invitation, to use the mind. Even though if words come, it's fantastic. But it's energetic. It's like I could feel it immediately. It's like something landed, or it's like went away, or I also don't know the words, but we both could feel it, and maybe our friends too. So show us how your system, how whatever you are, did it. So that we have that pathway as conscious as possible. Because that's what we live for, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. all the other comes and goes and does its thing. But in the midst of it, there is this. Yeah.
Sort of a feeling of relaxation straight away and a feeling of stepping back.
Yeah. Thanks for putting words on it. Yes. Yeah. Ah, did you feel that loop? It was like that's how it and I don't know, maybe you have words. It's fantastic
No, I was just trying to explain the feeling of life having my back.
Oh, wow. Gosh, do you hear the thunder? It's like the whole house is vibrating here. We just have a really huge thunderstorm.
Oh,
yeah.
I love thunderstorms.
Me too. Me too. Yeah. And then just could you put words on what's happening when there is a sense of life has your back? What happened then?
There were tears.
Yes.
Like it's like the heart can show up or the heart feels like it's got a place. Like because I've had a lot of palpitation type stuff, but it's like now it just feels like it's something's holding it.
Wow.
Well, not something, but you know.
No, yeah, totally get it. Just by kind of whatever it is using us to invite the opposite of anxiety, freaked outness, fear, just that realm in which most of us live 24/7. I mean, even those of us that are very conscious and very aware of seeing what's going on. And you see, it's like a vacuum, it docks on and it just sucks us in. And then a tiny little invitation to include the other, or whatever, it's the opposite. And here we are, huh? It's like heart has a place and life has our back. Oh my God. Yeah.
Is it that just because there's so much going on right now on this planet, because it just feels like I've been swimming in the sea lately, and it's like once I get in the ocean, like, oh, it's like I can just feel all this energy just go, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
mean, I do qigong, and you know, but
Yeah, yeah.
it just feels like it's so strong right now that I'm like picking on, you know, but things are energetically
Yes,
getting
yes,
is around more.
yes. Yeah. I'm glad you have that resource going into the ocean and washing it all off. Yeah. You know, people are freaked out. So, I mean, I just know in Europe, those of my friends that don't want to have a vaccination, for example, they leave the country. Some of them, and some others just have no clue what to do. There is a pressure, and that's just, you know, a few countries where I know a few people. And look here, what's going on in Australia is, we are lucky, kind of, you know, we are so lucky still, but just live in Melbourne or Sydney or wherever. I mean, those are just a few little places. It's all over, Marina. It's as if it is testing us. Huh? Can you stand? What are you standing for? What are you here for? What are you here for? And putting our foot down. I'm here for, if I speak for my personal self, I'm here for peace. I'm here for peace. And it's pulling in all directions. And I thought, okay, I kind of, you know, you can do like Aikido. You know, you just, okay, energy comes in. I take care about you when it's the time for it. But I'm standing for peace. Just talking for myself again. It is a full-time job, 24/7. And you know how lucky we are that we can support each other in that. You see, just the invitation spoken, Marina, and there it is. Life is having your back, and the heart is being held in his space. Oh. And the other beautiful words you spoke. Mm-hmm. And maybe one day we will remember those pathways, you know, because you described it in the beginning. That's why I was asking, can you describe? You said you were stepping back. And what was the other thing? Stepping back, and you show us. Yes,
Relaxation.
relaxation. Yeah. Yes. There you have it again. Did you feel it? You somehow you did it again, just by, so yeah, just by doing it, just by in that invitation.
Yeah.
It's immediate. Your system knows how to do it, and it does it. So, you know, the more often we kind of use those pathways, the more it is available. And then we just come together again and remind each other. It's just like 5 minutes, you know. It's not much. It's so quick. Our systems know the pathway. So we're cultivating so that this is what we're here for. This is why we're here. This is why we live. This is, you know, what actually life wants of us, isn't it? What does life want of us? To thrive, I think. Yeah. And then just, you know, we're just a kind of a little big field here, But just imagine maybe 1% of humanity doing this, living for this. Can you imagine?
Yeah, be amazing.
Oh, yeah. See, the more, each one of us opens those pathways, just even by imagining, something new comes into life, into existence, and wires itself. Something new opens up. We know that.
I've got this story running about feeling useless to help Jessica and Frankie, like
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't help.
Yeah. So, okay, come back, Marina. Show her, if possible. See, now you do the Aikido, you kind of move, this thought comes and you move out of the way, and you can, you can even guide it, into a beautiful sunset or wherever. And you can say, I'm really willing to look at this, energetic, but I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
Switch off.
Yeah, no worries.
Forgot to switch off. Sorry.
Yeah. But I'm standing my ground. I know what I'm here for. I'm not leaving peace. Again, I'm speaking for myself. You have to find your own words for that. And I'm willing to look from here when the time is there at that thought form. But I'm not willing to leave this. Or are you? Let's have a look, because you just checked it. Check, if you're willing to leave this for that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Have a look. Yeah. It's so familiar, that pathway. It so makes sense. So now we went with it, or, you saw your system go with it. And now can you show me again what you're standing for and how you do it? How you get
Feels
there?
like for me, I want it, but I have this kind of weird belief system that I'm helping her by doing it.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I know that's bullshit, but
cool.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
At that place.
But you saw it just there very, very clearly, and expressed it also very clearly. It is bullshit, you said. But there's a strong belief. And that belief do your neighbors have the belief too? On the whole city, the whole Perth, whole Western Australia, and then, go. I know. Yeah. looks very, very personal, that belief. Very, very, very personal. And it really believes that it helps to do that.
Yeah, so and then realizes it's not helping at all, and then feeling useless. So it just goes around feeling guilty, useless, trying.
Yeah. I like your gestures. That's exactly how it builds up on itself. yeah, for all of us.
A picture of mice in a,
Yes.
mice going round and round.
Round and round and round and round. Yeah, yeah. And then show us again. Life having your back and the heart is held. Heart is having space. Oh, I love how you describe that. And show us how your system is doing it. You can feel this. This little, did you feel that?
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it? It's just, oh, yeah. Old pathways. Old pathways of.
It's so much easier to do this when stuff's not up.
Of course, Marina. Of course.
Like, oh,
of course.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's why we're what we actually do is we cultivate something new, and it maybe it needs forever. I don't know. I mean, I can only speak from my own experience, and I can say how much has evolved into something different already. And I see that in you. I see that in you too. I see that in all of us. And it's like, if you want to play the piano, you got to play every day, 24/7, in a certain way. It's like, I don't know why it had cultivated the anxiety, fear, and all of that. I don't know. I mean, it has made sense, I guess, all the belief systems. And it doesn't matter what consciousness or existence or life wants us to do now is cultivate this. It's obvious. It brings us together again and again and again and cultivate new pathways so that maybe we can live together in harmony. Would be awesome. Just with us meeting, how quick. I'm always surprised. It doesn't take much. Now, imagine we would walk together, and whenever something comes up, we remind each other. It's like, maybe we go down the road, but then again, just one look. Sometimes it's just one look. It's just, I forgot for a moment. I'm back. Yes, yeah. It's just the usual. And you also, I mean, when are you more useful to them? From that place of, to anybody actually. Yeah. That also needs to be seen again and again. We can't put that in.
No, and I've noticed Frankie's been less drawn to me since I've been in this worry state, not wanting her to go. I noticed that this morning, it's like, yeah. She picks
makes
up
sense.
That worry and that,
and before it's what I love how you described it, to get to that place of, what you're standing for is life is having your back. And if for whatever reason, you are with that other pathway, that's all gone. And she feels that. It's like when you're here, she feels like you having her back. Yeah. And when you're on that other path, you're not there anymore. Yeah. So it's very tricky. I mean, what I just said, it could be misunderstood. So, there could be something come up to say, I should do it differently, I know, and I'm making itself wrong. So let's just dance around that too.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with just looking how it actually functions. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. And it doesn't matter. We don't even need to know. All we know is all we know is here we are. And we are taking the opportunity to have a look. It's far out, without any judgment, without right or wrong. So that something new can grow. Yeah. So whenever, that's how I play in my own experience, and you will find your own way with that. But it's like whenever it's good here, I consciously look how my system is doing it. You know, you said you were stepping back, relaxation, then life has your back, and the heart is being held. So, because, you know, when
the tears were, and then even then the tears were allowed, because I haven't actually.
Exactly.
That's not been happening because I've been so.
Yeah. Yes. And then the tears even. Exactly. Yeah. And other things, lots of things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whenever it's relatively quiet, cultivate. It's like, oh, how did I do that again? How? Oh, here, there. Yeah. Yeah, there. Immediately we've got it. So that's the next step of, you know, we do the co-regulating, you know, of one system is kind of holding the ground and the other one regulates through. And now we're going conscious, now you're on your own feet, kind of. Now you start walking. Like, whoops, and you fall over, you know, but you get up on your feet again. Children never think they made a mistake when they fall over. Isn't it? It's like they look, was it okay? Did I do right? And then choop, there they are. And and all of a sudden they run and jump and all of it. So that's the next step. Now we're kind of, cultivating this path. Yeah. Oh, so beautiful to feel. Oh, I will take that. I love that so much. Life is having my back.
Thank you, Meike, so much.
Oh gosh, what a pleasure.
Thank you. Well.
Bettina. Oops.
Hello.
Good morning.
Just to rest for a moment. It was beautiful with Marina.
Oh, so exquisite.
Can you explain me the life
is holding my back.
Is holding my back heißt was? Das Leben hat mich zurück, oder?
Nein, das Leben hat meinen Rücken.
Ja, das
hat meine
verstehe ich wörtlich.
Rückseite. Ich kann,
also
ich kann mich da rein.
Ja.
Ich lehne mich in das Leben.
Ja.
Ich lehne mich zurück ins Leben. Oh, anlehnen, ja. Ja. Wahrscheinlich gibt es noch eine schönere Übersetzung, aber das.
Ja, the mind was busy with that. It
yeah,
doesn't
fantastic.
Get it 100%.
No, I'm glad you asked. Yeah. Yeah. So much going on, no? Everywhere. It's like wherever we look. And then sometimes there's just, I saw that here because it's summer, a few yellow butterflies coming by. It's like, where did you come from? Oh, and they take you for a moment. Oh, maybe, you know, I don't know if you still have snow in Bavaria.
Yes, today, actually, it's a little bit white.
Yeah. You know, when the snowflakes fall, and sometimes it comes with that silence, it makes it so quiet. And I mean, where do they come from? Huh? Magic, isn't it? Snowflakes are, I find snowflakes are magic.
I love that too.
Yeah, yeah. And then just see, you know, while we speak about butterflies or snowflakes, what that does. Just that we both know how it feels when the snowflakes come down and how quiet it all gets. Yeah. See, then I feel again, oh.
Leaning back.
Kann mich zurücklehnen, ja, ich kann mich anlehnen, zurücklehnen, ja. Oh, alles ist gut. Just for that moment. Just for that moment.
There are a lot of buds coming, but it's the best.
Yeah, you know, we are so used to entertaining the bud. Yeah. And, you know, we're learning to, yeah, to guide the buds into a different direction so that they don't get stuck here. Because that when they get stuck here, man, we're lost. We're lost. All of us, each one. Yeah.
And it feels they stuck 99% in the field.
So what? 1% not. Focus on that 1%. You know, I'm just speaking from my own experience. That's what I'm doing. I'm only, whenever it comes to my mind, I'm focusing on that 1%. These butterflies that came by, all of that, like, whoa, they go up and down and backwards and it dance, and they take me on the journey for a moment. And then they disappear, and then there's something else again. But just that, or the snowflake. Yeah. Just that 1%. That is what we live for.
Yes.
At least otherwise it's not worth living here, isn't it?
In the time between, the mind is also always busy with what I'm here for, what I have to do, what.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's with vergleichen. It starts to
compare.
Compare.
Yeah, and you see it. And
now.
No, yes, that's that 1%, but you know, that's all we got.
Yes. That's why I come here with you. Yes.
Yes, that's all we've got. And most of our companions here don't even have that, don't even know about this.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. There's only struggle, and happiness is confused. You know, happiness is put on buying a house or buying a car or buying a dress or buying a haircut or buying a new nose or whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is. And it keeps going and going and going and spinning and spinning. Yeah. And then you feel the joy bubbles.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like champagne. Huh? I feel that too. And that we can feel that together is awesome. What a phenomena. Huh? We can feel it together. And leaning back at the same time. Oh.
And the mind is trying to find words and to catch something to put in the next moment or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, sweet mind. Sweet mind. Yeah, breathing.
Thank you.
So you tell us how your system comes home, how your system comes to that, you know, where
It's the same
how it
like
comes home.
it's the same like Marina explained. Step back a little bit.
Step back a little bit. Yeah.
And leaning back, how do you say?
Yeah. So let's just play with that a little longer, so that you consciously feel how your body, how your system is doing it. Show us, kind of show us, because we will feel it immediately.
What I noticed now is most of the time I'm like this. Oh, so, and then okay, and nothing to do, nothing to do, nothing to do. Really? No? Okay.
Yeah. Did you feel how it did it?
How it did it?
Yeah. How did your whole system do that? You know, like this, leaning back, but it's normally you say it's like this, and then it's like, oh, really, really, really. Yeah. So the felt sense of that.
It's a okayness comes in.
Yeah.
What?
Ja.
What have we to, was haben wir zu verlieren?
Yeah, what do we have to lose?
Yes, nothing.
Nothing.
Just this life, but this body, not, yes, it's body.
Exactly. Yeah. So you can play with that. It's homework.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a good word.
I know. I was just checking.
Yes. Playing homework. That's okay.
Playing homework. Yes. Playing homework. And also savoring this sweet, sweet touch to meet. Yeah, so precious, huh? That we can meet. Gosh, that we can just see right into each other. And it nearly, it's like, yeah, deeply knowing actually that there's no difference. Huh? Yeah, same.
No words. How would you describe this? Yesterday I visit friends and we blah, 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 and yeah, what is truth? My friend said I'm interested in the truth, but in the what in the truth, what how bad the world is, and yes, and here was not a possibility to invite how somehow it was possible.
Yeah.
And then this system gets resignation, and
yes.
And now
you
I'm
know,
happy.
next time you can show that person. It's like, okay, I can show you what truth is for me. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Without words.
Without words. You show. It's like, okay, this is, and you can invite that in. It's like, you know, I show you how it feels, you know, and if you're interested, it's like, okay.
Yes, that's the point.
This is, yeah, that's the point. You know, this is what my system does when it comes to that. So, there you are. Yeah. Yes. See? Yeah. And yes. Instead of going with the other one, you invite them to this. I mean, what is more yummy? What is more beautiful than being invited like that? If they can meet that frequency, some people can't. Some people can't. Well, then you just kiss them goodbye.
And now I noticed the mind. Yes, but the most cannot. But that's not true. I have to try to play.
You have to play. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you have to try. It's like with everything, you know, if you want to ride the bike, you've got to get on it. You can read books and books and books and books, but at one point you have to get on it. It's with everything. It's bike or car or horse or whatever it is.
And life shows us all the things.
All the time. All the time. Yeah. And then the champagne comes. That's what we're here for, huh? That's actually what we're really here for. In spite of whatever.
We don't have to take care for nothing. It's always a thought, we have to take care, but looking what's going on. And
yeah, that's, you know, it was beautiful in the conversation with Marina, because, you know, it doesn't mean that we're not taking care.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we sit in the corner or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just we come from a different place.
Yes.
One is the freaked outness place, and the other one is the, you can call it anchored or grounded or at home or at peace, or however you want to say that. It's like, how would we live if everything can be approached from this? How would we live? How would we, you know, even common sense comes in then. When we're freaked out, we can't think clearly. Huh? Then we need books where the rules are written in. But when I'm here, you know, when I can lean back and I know life has my back and my heart is held, then common sense comes in. And it's like, let's go this pathway. Okay. Oh, it was a nice try, but that didn't work. Okay, let's see. You know, then it's like the intelligence of life is much more available. There's no right and wrong in there. It's just possibility. So, and I would love to see how we can live when that relaxation is in our systems. You know, how would we live from there? Of course, if there's somebody in pain, it will just deal with it in a different way. And that's what I'm really curious at.
More to assist, not to trying to help.
Yeah, yes, yeah. It's like, from here, we are just much more in tune, isn't it? It's like I wouldn't drag you to the other side of the road because I think you want to cross because, you know, and I think I'll go do a good deed, you know. It's like I just look, maybe Bettina needs a hand here right now. I can, you know, whatever, carry her bag, or I don't know, or give her a cup of tea or something like that. And even that, you know, might not be the right thing, but there's more, I see you, I see you, I see you. And I'm a clumsy human being and I have no clue how to do it, but I'm willing and I'm interested. I'm so interested. It's a different way, yeah?
Totally different,
yeah.
Yes. Not to look where are the fault and where are the mistakes, but more totally from the other side.
From the other side, yes.
And that is the new way, so to call.
And at first it starts here, huh? So being kind
with this
to
system.
them. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. That's where it starts. Oh, that's a sweet touch. That's a very sweet, just savor that. Just savoring that touch. So sweet. So much harshness on our own system from ourselves. Whew. So harsh.
Yeah.
Up until now.
Up until now. Thank you all. So beautiful here. Thank you.
Yeah. Monica. Moin, moin. Moin, moin. Das Mut, das Mut.
Genau.
Ja. Ja. Every teardrop is welcome here.
Since some weeks, it's nearly not possible to include the body.
Mm. Yeah. I understand.
It seems it's too much for the system.
Something just happened there. Did you notice?
Yes, there was a thought. And I'm so glad to have the opportunity to connect with you and you all.
Yeah. I could feel that. And it's interesting. So I'm curious because, you know, for you said there was that thought, but I could feel it. So I'm curious if you could feel it too, or if it was only a thought.
No, I could feel it too, of course.
Wow, wow, Monica, that is absolutely amazing. And for that, feeling it, you need a body.
Mm.
Body is coming to visit us here. This is so exquisite. Has been on such a harsh journey, you know, last weeks or when, whatever. I know you went through surgery and I mean, all those things. So much stress for the body. And then it comes to us and it comes a little bit to life again. Just in a few minutes. Makes my heart sing. It's
Mine too.
Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that. And then, you know, it does its own thing again. But that's fine too. It shows us so clearly. And we can acknowledge every tiny movement without making it wrong or making it right. We just watch, we just notice. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. That's just what it does. So, it would do differently if it could. Yeah. So surgery and everything went well, Monica?
Yes. And nearly not. There is something. It's not really okay.
Okay. But it's manageable?
Yes. I hope so.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah, our beautiful bodies, huh?
In some months they have a look how it is.
That's good. So you looked after. You have snow up there too in Hamburg? Is there snow?
No, there's no snow.
Because I know a friend in Denmark, they had also snow. So I thought maybe it's in Hamburg too. No. Yeah. It's okay. It's releasing, whatever that is. It's just releasing. And another wave of release. That's beautiful, Monica. It's so intelligent. I mean, it's actually amazing how it knows what to do. Huh? When it gets the opportunity, it just does all those things.
There is the wish to stay here, to stay in the middle, and
You are.
to see. No, I just see it. It's not possible.
So, what makes you say that it's not possible?
And it's moments I feel it's not possible.
How should it feel?
It should be possible the whole time.
But how should it be? How should it be the whole time? This is exquisite, actually. What I'm hearing is that it should be a certain way the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Especially with life. Life is a mover and shaker. Life is always on the move. You can't keep life still. You can't keep life a certain way. Let's say it like that. The only thing you know about life is that it's just constantly moving and changing and doing things. Yeah. This is all life.
I don't know if it's only a thought or if it's yes a wish to surrender.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I totally understand. And that is only a thought, Monica. As far as I can see. Yeah. It's an idea. It's an idea that it should or could be a certain way. And it creates a huge conflict. You are always wrong because you're not surrendering. Yeah. What a burden. Yeah. Yeah, so here too, you know, what I can see, and I mean, you hear me say that all the time, what I'm playing with as consciously as possible, looking for every tiny little joy that I can find to regulate my system so that it's not punishing itself constantly. So that it's not always taking the stick out and say, you should surrender, you should this, you should that. So when there's a butterfly, I'm like, by grace, kind of, oh, did you see this? You know, just that little, like champagne. It's like champagne. I have that with Bettina. She's such a champagne person. Yeah, sometimes I just think of Bettina. Then I have the champagne, When I think of Marina, then I have, leaning into life. It's like, with you I have moin moin. Yeah. And then there comes a butterfly or a snowflake or whatever it is. Whatever it is. Just to give the system a little break from all the punishment. I know you like dancing, like, and if it's just, even just mentioning it, just feeling what that does. Just, because I know your house and I know your garden, if I imagine you in summer or even in winter, you just wiggle a bit. It does something. It does something very, very beautiful. So let that be our life. Let that be the reason why we are here. We have punished ourselves so much for so long. I think could be over now. It's enough. Let's consciously be kind to ourselves. However we can, however, the tiniest little thing. The wind touching our skin, having a warm shower, being in our warm bed in winter, having a hot cup of tea. I mean, it's so beautiful, Monica, because I feel while you invite me to speak like this, what it does. I can see it. I see it happening right in front of me. Like something just gets cozy. So simple. So simple. Our sweet systems are so simple. They don't need much, actually. They're just a little squeeze here and there. There's a lot of body there right now. I can see that. Do you feel that too, or am I just fantasizing?
I feel a bit more grounded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's wonderful.
Yes, and it feels like how is streicheln?
Stroking?
Yeah, like I'm the body is stroking.
Oh, yeah. No.
Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Judith.
Hi, Meike.
Hi.
Hi. It resonated so directly with Monica and my own sense of yearning to surrender and, you know, not able with this anxious alertness, especially in the nights, and the suffering of it, and no clue and nothing that I really can do.
Yeah.
And so it was very nice to hear you speaking about enjoyment and little things, and, you know, and the body is more and more arriving here. Yeah, but I know that mom so well.
How's this for you, Judith?
Yeah, it's getting more and more quiet. and here.
Here. And softer. It
Yeah.
felt very soft. Yeah.
Yeah, soft.
Yeah. You're still battling with the flu?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, it is. I'm through the corona, but now it's really the energy is quite low. So yesterday I was with my natural health therapist, and he said it feels like you are in a burned out. So it's now really restoring time. And it really needs time to restore.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm very grateful that I came through it with relative mild symptoms, and
good.
Have now a natural protection, which I'm glad with, So in that sense, it's a win-win, and now just take time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I don't need to worry to get it anymore, because here it was. So in that sense, it's all good.
Yeah. Survived even this.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Happy to hear.
Yeah. And the body needs time. That's really how it feels. And taking time.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that I can be here.
Yeah.
It's such a support for me.
So glad to hear. Yeah.
Yeah. The beauty, what I feel, is that love can shine through everything. The body can be in whatever state. And to start to see and feel that love can penetrate to everything.
So beautiful to hear.
Wow. Yeah. It's quite amazing, actually.
Yes, it is.
So that it is really not dependent on any state of the body. And that's so good to feel that, to get a sense of that.
That's kind of what we cultivating, huh? Isn't it? I don't know a better word for that. It's like
the reminder of it, and speaking about it, so that it's recognized it over and over again.
Over and over again. And really building new neural pathways.
Yes. And with that, it also can learning to trust that.
Yes, exactly.
There's another possibility that we can slowly trust that it's always here. It's always here, and can shine to everything. Even when this whole body feels in a whole other state, but this can shine through. This is a miracle, actually. It's like a miracle. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. I love how it feels when you speak it.
Yeah. Yeah, because then I also start to feel what I love the most.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and what we're actually here for, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like it's like a chain reaction, huh? It's like it touches somewhere and then all the cells are touched by it and goes even further out. So
I also feel because it feels received.
Yes.
And by that it starts to widen even more.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Mm.
Gosh, what a miracle it all is.
It is. Wow, and how much we just need each other with this, you know? It's just, we can't do this alone. Impossible, impossible.
That is the trap that split off. That's the trap, huh? It's as if there is something separate. It's the moment that idea comes in that it's separate, it's like, oh my God. But of course, it's not even, it's only, I don't know. I can't find the words right now, but you know what I mean.
Yes, we feel it. We feel it.
It's ridiculous that split off. That idea of having to do something alone. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah.
And the enjoyment that can arise when we feel we are together.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Mm.
It's so wow.
Yeah, it's wow. It's home. It's home.
Yeah. Mm.
There's also some champagne going on in you there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it can start to bubble.
It's the most sweetest, exquisite aliveness, isn't it? It's like it's just everything starts to move in a way that is totally free. It's like it can pull back freely, it can come out freely, it just does what it has to do.
Yeah, then it has the free space for that. Huh? And there is some trusting that it can do what it needs to do.
Yes. Yeah.
And there is no I that needs to be involved.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's an intelligence that's bigger.
It knows what to do, even though it has no clue what it's doing.
Exactly. That's exactly the paradox. It's such a paradox. No clue, and it gives something is free to do what it needs to do. It's all amazing little revealings.
Yes.
And the beauty is that space that it can reveal. And then gratefulness comes, huh?
Oh, showers of gratefulness.
It's also interesting. At the moment, my smell is gone. And then just when we are here, you know, even when smell is not there, you know, it doesn't matter. There's a whole other way of feeling and aliveness
yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you all so much. Happy we are together and have this time. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Rainer.
Hallo Meike.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Muzzy right in front of my nose. I think I didn't get it.
Life has got my back was important for me, quite an important sentence. Yeah, because I have the feeling life is, not life, but what happens in the world is really driving me crazy at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, I can see it's nearly, it's like a luxury coming together like we do, and stepping out for a moment and leaning back, you know, leaning. Yeah. Just to come to clarity again, taking a breath in peace.
Yeah. Because it happens so quickly, or actually it happens all the time to get into this vortex and being sucked in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah. And it's 9 weeks ago now that the doctor took me out of work because of burnout. Really a heavy time.
You getting some rest though, or?
Yeah, I'm getting some rest, but I don't see a way out. That's how everything is working at the moment. Mm. And then it happens so easy to think that that is life, but that isn't true.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. But then it also happens so easily that you see it again.
Yeah.
That is not life. That is actually not life.
Yeah.
That's not how we're supposed to live. That is
exactly
not how we're supposed to live. Even though we have lived like that for a long, long, long time, in a way, centuries, you know, but that's not the way how we should live. It's very clear, isn't it? From here, it's very, very clear.
Yeah, and it became so clear with the sentence, life has got my back.
You know, I'm always surprised, you know, we come together, just a few people, it's just a few people, we're 12 or how many are we? Not even, I think, I'm not sure, just a few people. And we, somehow we create a field that, where there is something for every one of us in there, isn't it? Where everyone gets a gift. I find that absolutely amazing. The simplest things, you know, just that sentence, life has my back. And it rearranges everything in us. Oh, can you feel it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So there again, I mean, you know, just as conscious as possible, noticing how it does it without jumping on it, you know, just, that's what it did. When I just said that, I could feel how something in my diaphragm relaxed. I don't even know how that happened, but it was just, something there again, something relaxed. So the more conscious we can be with those movements, the more easy they are accessible to us.
Yeah.
And I know you know that, but it's so nice to speak it and to acknowledge it.
And it's so nice to hear it again and again.
Yeah. It is so nice. Yeah. For me too. And you know, I also can see, I guess it's obvious to all of us, there's a huge shift going on. There is something radical happening in the world.
Yeah.
It can't continue like this.
Yeah, surely. But at the moment, sometimes I'm a bit desperate that I see it can't continue, but it continues and continues and continues.
Until it doesn't.
Okay, yeah.
It seems, I mean, it seems to me it has to go to the end. It's radical. As long as there's still some comfort somewhere, it will not change. You know, it's kind of law, isn't it? It's like only then something happens, when there is no way out anymore. Okay, now it's like this or this, nothing else. As long as there's a tiny bit of comfort, So let's go to the end. Let's do that together. Let's be so clear, and let's give our systems the opportunity to consciously go another way, just by learning other possibilities, other options, that there are other options, so that we live exactly for what we actually hear. Maybe for the first time, maybe that's us. I mean, you know, it sounds funny, but maybe we are the ones that can live in a different way. Because we know it since a long time that this is not fun.
Yeah.
And we get, you know, we get those tiny little insights of, it's possible to live differently. It's possible. So, man, let's cultivate that. Let's grow something different. Let's live what we really know, what's possible. Stepping on each other's feet and all of it, but not giving up. Oh man, it's asking everything of us, huh? It's just
absolutely.
Every little distraction, you know, from this. Oh, we have to pay triple. But then we have a moment of, I just feel there's just such a sweetness going on. Us meeting. It's so beautiful that you're here, because, you know, last week I could feel you.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did. And it's like, oh, hey Rainer, haven't seen you in a while, and there you are. It's
okay. Great.
I don't know how that happens, but I love it. I love, you know, that just shows me how connected we actually are.
Yeah, that's true.
By now, I'm 100% sure that whenever somebody is flying through, and they notice that too.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Rainer. Love and peace. Esther. There's that mozzie again.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
A lot of happening here. I don't know how to give it words. Well, I see a part in my system. What really wants to live from inside out, so to say. And never was looking for, or I know the other way around, looking for support from living from there and no other support. And in my system it feels like a I feel I feel this, and if it doesn't have the information to make steps from there, you know, and then it only can fight, or I don't know if it makes sense.
Fantastic noticing. I would say it's beautiful noticing.
And I asked for support from for neighbor. How do you say that? Mediation to come in dialogue with my neighbors. And I had a phone call with a guy who called me. He is one of the two who wants to guide it in a way. And it made me so sick, that phone call. Because he wants to give us support in a way, and I'm not looking for that way of support, no. And then that all struggle with authority pops up, and I'm not interested in that way of support. Just, you know, sorry, I don't know how to find words. But...
No, I understand.
And I also don't want to get in that fight, because I've been there so often. I had yesterday a beautiful Skype meeting with Arthur and some others, and I spoke a little bit about it, and something was changed. And now in the night, I thought I even not interested for the first conversation with those guys, because it goes in a way I don't want to go there.
Good, you're clear.
Yeah, but first I thought I maybe give them a chance for the first call, for the first talk. And then I thought, no, I even don't want that. And then I feel all the fear of saying no, and have to explain or not, or listen to my own no, you know, or it's yes, actually.
And then you come back, Esther. That's what it's asking us, not going into the fear. That is the opportunity here. Yeah. Not going into the fear. That's the killer. Yeah.
And even if nobody agrees with me, you know, it's still okay to listen what's here. I know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
thank you for being with me. Not
pleasure.
giving advice or just.
You know, I'm not good at giving advice.
No, it's helping me to find my way here, you know.
Yes. Just notice where it's pulling you, Esther.
Yeah.
Yeah, just noticing. Just notice. No right, no wrong. Yeah, beautiful. How it actually sounds to me is as if your system does not want to go an old pathway anymore.
Yes.
Isn't it just fantastic? Oh. Something says very clearly, no, thank you. I've been there 1 trillion times. No, I don't want to go there again.
No. And it's still okay to ask for support, but in a clear way of support.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how the energy of the man and the way he spoke, oh my God, no, that's the old way.
That's the old way.
And the old way is too, he would be very pissed off. I won't go with him. I mean, I feel the struggle to tell it in a clear way.
Oh, you just told me very clearly.
Yeah, to you.
Yes, that's a start.
Yes.
That's a start.
Yes.
You know, that's how we get on our feet, and you know, we go a road that's not so bumpy, you know, when we start, so that it's easier to walk. And then later on you can go also on the bumpy roads. At first you take the easy way so that you learn, you know. So it was very, very easy to hear you from me.
Thank you. Okay, the Skype message. Oh, sorry.
Your neighbor.
No, it's the Skype sharing group. Yeah, I feel more, you know, more on my own feet now.
Cool.
And not sucked in that old way.
Fantastic.
I don't know what will happen in the
Fantastic.
coming days, but
No. Yeah.
It's already so nice. I can share this, you know.
Yeah.
And you support it in the way where it's just looking for to come on its own. Yeah. But
you're very clear that you want to go another pathway. You don't want the fighting pathway. You don't want that old, worn out pathway anymore. It's fantastic. That's what you know.
Yeah.
And whenever that comes close, you can say, no, thank you. Done that, I'm not interested. It's fantastic. Yeah. And if possible, be as gentle and slow and careful and loving with yourself as possible. It's a bit bumpy, the road. We all know that. It's so easy to get sucked in and do it the same way. So easy. It's
Yeah.
so highly explosive.
Yeah, and also be gently for the, call it the little one, standing up.
And the other one
against.
too. And the other one too. Yeah. That's, you know, this is not a little one that's standing up, Esther.
No.
This is not a little one.
But I feel the little one that's.
Yeah, but you got to be very clear there. You can feel a little one, but if you go as a little one there, it will sweep you away. You can't go there as a little one. Yeah, you got to be very, very clear. This is not a little one going there. Yeah, it's beautiful. Can you feel that?
Yeah, it's more included. I mean,
absolutely, it's included, but you're not going there as a little one.
Okay.
Yes, fantastic.
I think it's for now it's enough, and thank you very much, everyone.
All the best.
Thank you.
Where's Arthur? Did you have somebody had? Yeah, you had your hand up, huh? Somebody had the hand up. Yeah. We started a little late because of the thunderstorm, which is now done. Let's have another 5 minutes or something.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi.
Well, thank you for seeing it and coming back on my hand.
You're welcome.
Interesting how this group or what comes up. It is this also topic the last week for me. Trust and trust in life.
Yeah.
Some different words. So yeah, that is. It feels like, how do you call that? Affirming things in me, and also the going on or wanting to go in different pathways. That's big time at the moment. So, and it's explosive. The words you just used. It's volcano big time sometimes, and yeah, it's also gratitude for that it's happening, and yeah. And I'm also losing it again completely. Everything, you know.
Yeah.
Completely in the activation and fear and desperation and thinking and etc. So, but also the reaching out is possible, or was possible.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was two times, a few times. Yeah. So that's a big change. I notice. I know. And also, yeah, well, you know, there's been a decision made to leave the group where I'm living now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's too, yeah, it's often too much, too heavy, too much activation, too much triggering in my system, in my body. And so I've been in 6 years almost, and now somehow things, the one after the other, build it up, and well, it was a kind of clear seeing that okay, now it's enough. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But the clear seeing was also gone the next day. But it's that, yeah. So it's all, you know, you have this and then that, and that's another one, and a roller coaster.
Life, huh?
Yeah, but to the extreme, to the max. Not that it's not always easy.
No, huh?
Not me, but also not for my fellow men. So. And shame, don't forget shame. Ups up, then it can go there, and that's, so this is a kind of summary from the last 2 weeks. Thank you for listening.
Nice to hear, Arthur. Yeah. Sounds beautiful.
Yeah, that's
sounds very alive.
Yeah, alive.
Yeah.
There is a lot of help from pointers. It's amazing. YouTube, you know, Alan Watt, he said certain things. Or Sean the Ruiter. And okay, yeah. So yeah, my attention goes in a different direction, and it's also yeah, I have to cry sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. It's part of life too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That idea that it could be a certain way forever. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, I don't like that even. I had that. Oh, I'm bored. I'm a job, you know. Oh, it's boring after a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, you too.
Thank you, everybody.
So we have a retreat starting next Wednesday, and there's still spots available. If anybody likes to jump in, just send us go on the website and send us an email. Starting on Wednesday. Thank you for hosting, Eva. Did you have a nice sleep?
No, I was actually doing yoga and listening. I sometimes feel like moving. It's so hard for me to sit still behind the screen. I don't, but I'm really enjoying, you know, listening, and so I'm there.
Yeah.
I just need to move somehow.
Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, thank you all for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure hanging out with you all. Love, love, and more love. Ciao.